Hey, this is Mike from the Run Testers, and in this video we are going to be talking about Garmin apps. Now, obviously we do test a lot of Garmin watches on the channel. I think pretty much everyone that's launched that has something to do with running has been looked at by us on the Run Testers. And we know a lot of you run with Garmin's as well. Now, while these watches are pretty well equipped themselves in terms of the features you need to make them good running companions, there is also that option to delve into the Garmin Connect IQ store. Now, in fairness, the Connect IQ store isn't quite on the same level of something like the Apple App Store and even the Google Play Store in terms of the level of apps that you can get on those platforms. But if you do some work and you can kind of dig around, you can find a few hidden gems, whether those are paid for ones or free versions as well. And we're talking about apps. We can talk about watch faces, widgets, data fields. There's a good mix here, and if you're willing to put the work in, you can find some good extras to add onto your watch. Now, what we've done, or we thought we'd do, is pick out a few things that have kind of caught our eye over the year of testing. So things that you won't have to pay for. You've already got your watch. We don't want you to pay any more money. These are a collection of apps and particularly data fields as well, just a small handful that we've kind of thought these are quite useful to have, you know, particularly if you want a little bit extra on your Garmin watch. So what we've done is picked out 5 free apps and data fields together that we think, you know, that we've kind of spotted over our testing, we think you might be interested in too. And we should also say thanks to developers, obviously, for making these options free for us on the Connect IQ store. Not all of the apps and data fields, widgets and watch faces are free, but to the ones that have been made free, thanks to the developers for doing that for us. And yeah, here's our kind of rundown of a few things that have kind of caught our eye that you won't have to pay for from the Garmin Connect IQ app store. And you can go and grab and put on most of the Garmin watches. A little note on that kind of compatibility. I would definitely say that not all of these apps and data fields are going to work on all Garmin's. The best thing to do is to go into the Connect IQ store, which is a separate app if you're using it on your phone. So if you're on iPhone or Android and you search for the app, you can see a compatibility list. So make sure you have a look through that as well. You can also go online as well onto a computer, kind of type into Garmin Connect as well, search for the apps in that from there as well, and you can kind of see again a compatibility list. So what we'll try to do is pick out a few of the compatible kind of later watches, but the best thing to do is to go into or do that on your phone or your computer to make sure that these work for you. So yeah, let's get into 5 free apps and data fields that have caught our eye that we think you should download first on your Garmin watch if you're a new user, or even if you're an existing user and look for something extra to add onto your Garmin. If you're grabbing a Garmin for the first time and you love a Parkrun, we've mentioned this one before, but you should definitely consider grabbing Parkrun Results. Once you've downloaded this app and added your unique Parkrun athlete ID in the Connect IQ smartphone app, it will sync your completed parkruns along with information like position, age grade, and location of parkrun. It will store a maximum of 75 runs, and it does work with a range of touch and non-touchscreen enabled Garmin watches to scroll through your previous runs. As a nice bonus, it will now also host your Parkrun barcode, so you don't need to remember to carry around that piece of paper with you every time you head down on Saturday morning. Next up is a data field for anyone that loves a lot of metrics on a single screen. Once you've downloaded Configurable Multi and added the data field to your run settings, by going to the activities and app menu and then run settings on your watch, you can display data including race goal time, pace goal and cadence goal. You can also include information like altitude, maximum cadence, current and average power, forecast race finish time based on time and average pace, and sunrise and sunset data for your current location. If you like the idea of not having to swipe through multiple screens to see your streams of real-time data, then this data field will aim to pack the lot in one place. Another widget for the Parkrun crowd is Parkrun Finder, which allows you to hunt out the nearest 25 to 50 parkruns that are closest to your current location. It can filter to look for parkrun and junior parkruns, and for Garmin watches that support the ability to display maps, it is also able to let you download parkrun courses to give you a sense of the route you need to tackle. You will, of course, need to be connected to the internet to get them on your watch and access them offline. Well, it won't tell you if a parkrun is actually running. You'll have to check in with the organisers for that. But you're looking to mix things up or in a new area, hoping to still get your weekend morning run in, this is a great free widget to grab. Another great free data field is F3b Dozen Run, particularly if you're looking for something a little bit different for race day to peer over to keep track of your progress. Once you've added it as a data field on your watch, you can fill up the 12 data fields with information like pace, distance, speed, heart rate, stamina, run dynamics, cadence, pace pro information, and running power fields, as well as graphical data. You can even combine it with other data fields as well. During tracking, the fields auto adjust to make it easy to view, and you can pick from white or black themed looks. It's a really nice way to bring together a lot of the data Garmin's watches offers in a really clean, clutter-free way. Another one for race day, and it is a bit of an old one, but we think Race Screen is still worth checking out. It's a data field you can use to keep track of your progress and is able to correct the difference between what Garmin's GPS measures as distance and how that corresponds to the actual race course distance. That's done by hitting the lap button when you pass a course marker. There's also the ability to predict finish time based on current pace, looking at the distance of the course left, and adds current elapsed time and the time it would take to finish at your current pace. You can view fields like pace, heart rate, cadence, and power, and it is also compatible with Stride to show running power from the FootPod accessory. Okay, so that is our small collection of Garmin running apps and data fields that we have found on the Connect IQ store this year that we think you might find useful to have on your Garmin watch as well. If you've spotted any ones that you think other people should know about, definitely let us know in the comments. As always, like and subscribe, hit that little bell to find out about our latest videos, and yeah, we'll see you for the next Run Tested video.